Princess Elizabeth became queen in 1952 when her father, King George VI, died unexpectedly. George should never have become king, but his elder brother, Edward VIII, abdicated the throne because he said he could not reign without the woman he loves, an American divorcee, by his side. So Elizabeth should never have been queen either, but destiny is destiny, and Elizabeth never turned her back on destiny. Never did she shirk her duty either. She was, in so many ways, the constant, unchanging symbol for Britain's role in the world, a symbol of stability, duty, and tradition, whether she upheld it or adapted it to the call of the times. Until the very end, Elizabeth was all about duty. 2 days before she passed, she performed her final duty, accepting the resignation of Prime Minister Boris Johnson and inviting his successor, Liz Truss, to form a government on her behalf. Elizabeth died in the hours following what her doctors called medical supervision. The palace waited for her children, Charles, Anne, Andrew, and Edward, and her grandson William, at the time second in line to the throne, to be at her bedside before breaking the news, via posting the announcement on the gates of Buckingham Palace in London and the first official announcement on BBC television. Because the British throne is never empty, her son and heir, Prince Charles, became king the moment she died. Charles's wife, Camilla, became queen consort. He will be known as King Charles III. Like his mother, Charles chose his own name to be his regnal name, the name he will use while he reigns. He is Charles III because there was a Charles I and a Charles II. The new king's eldest son, William, who was Duke of Cambridge, inherits Charles' other title, Duke of Cornwall. So William and his wife Catherine will be known as the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge. They will become Prince and Princess of Wales if Charles decides to bestow the titles on them. Charles has been Prince of Wales for 52 years, forever in the shadow of his mother as heir apparent. And because Britain has a hereditary monarchy, William will become king the moment Charles passes. Preparations are at clockwork precision for the next days of mourning and Elizabeth's funeral, followed by Charles's ascension to the throne. The plans had been drawn up decades ago, contained in what's called Operation London Bridge, known as Operation Unicorn in Scotland. After 70 years, many things will change, including those that have long been taken for granted and what the British people have gotten used to. Simple things like the Queen's portrait on British currency will, after a time, be replaced by that of the new king. Barristers, British lawyers who can practice in the higher courts, carry the initials QC after their names. QC stands for Queen's Counsel. That will be changed to KC, King's Counsel. And the national anthem, God Save the Queen, will be known as God Save the King. But no one is immortal, not even a British monarch. It is not immortality, after all, that is passed on to the next monarch, but the throne, which is never empty. Which is why when the words, "The Queen is dead," were said, they were followed immediately with the words, "Long live the King." For CNN Philippines, I'm Pia Hontiveros.